guys are good to unplug. Thank you.
Thanks, folks. We appreciate
Can't tell you how much it means. Thank you for saluting the veterans here.
How you feel? You feel better?
Tell me what I should do. Tell me what I should do.
Angina. It was all kind of shit. You're young. Hopefully.
He's in the back. Yeah.
Well, you know,
He was in the back with John Scott Sherrill. Yeah.
I'd be freaked out at my age. Angina.
Yeah. We still got one more raffle to go to. If you haven't gotten your raffle tickets, we're raising money for the Wounded Warrior Project, #22. And all the money is going toward the Wounded Warrior Project. Also, if you're hungry, there is pizza and all kinds of food back there, $2 a plate, $2 a slice. It's all going toward the Wounded Warrior Fund. Courtesy of Debbie Pascarella, Vicky Ray, and Papa John's Pizza. How about that? And Charlie Martin for putting this all together as far as the food and everything, too. He's been awesome. For those of you who've never been to Sam's Jams, we do this every Wednesday. Normally from noon to 8 p.m., but tonight we're going till midnight. We got a lot of great writers still coming up. And if you should not stay here and want to see the writers still, you can go online to WFMC Jams. That's WFMCJams.com. And there's a live stream broadcast going on as I speak right now. Have y'all been having fun today? Boy, what a reaction. You know, I moved here from New Jersey. If I said that, everybody would be going, yeah! I guess that doesn't happen.
Not yet. Is there anybody here that would like to purchase a raffle ticket for the Vince Gill microphone that I've got? One left. Just one. Well, I don't see anybody.
The last microphone. And you got a reasonable chance. There's only a few tickets that have been sold. In that big old jar. So your chances are pretty good. Much better than the Mega Millions. And how many people actually own a brand new SM58 signed by Vince Gill? Not sure there's many of those around. We're just waiting for Dennis and John Scott. After them will be Jimmy Payne, who wrote Woman, which is a classic tune. And the amazing Jerry Foster, who has more cuts than probably anybody. More hits.
Okay, is there anybody else that hasn't gotten a ticket yet that would like another ticket? Last call here. Anybody?
Hello.
Bueller. Bueller.
They were out back before. Can you? All right. By the way, the food that's over there that we're raising money for the Wounded Warriors. That was provided by Vicky Ray, Debbie Pascarella, and Papa John's Pizza, who sent over 27 pizzas. Papa John's. If you want some free guitar picks, there's a jar over there on the table by the stage. Sam's Jams, custom picks, provided by World Music Nashville. Help yourselves to them. Hey Dennis, you want a mic? You want a music stand?
No, I don't
Okay.
need one.
We got them if you need them. Can you hear that okay? To those of you who are here, who served for our country, thank you again. We can't thank you enough for what you've done. Sam Tate earlier made a point that just saying thank you is not really enough. He came out with an amazing statistic that the veterans who made it back from overseas and took their own lives, they outnumber the ones who didn't, who lost their lives overseas by 3 to 1. 3 times as many veterans have taken their own lives after they came back from serving overseas. So 22 a day. So that the one thing maybe we can do to thank them is not just to say it, but you know, if we notice somebody who's a veteran who has any kind of issues or needs a friend to talk to or some place to go, something to do, needs some kind of help, all we can do is ask that you remember what they sacrificed, and maybe we can give something back. Because one thing I learned a long time ago, and I'm lucky I put this in a song, but love is not about taking. Love is all about giving. So if you want to know what love is about, that's what it is. John Scott, can you hear your guitar all right?
Not yet.
No? How's that? No? Not enough?
That's getting better.
Is that good for you now?
Yeah, that's good.
All right. Dennis Robin and John Scott Sherrill. We can't thank you enough for being here. Thank you.
Hey, thanks, guys. Hey. Well, I'm not a vet. I'm a vet of the Mountain Music Bluegrass Wars in New Hampshire, but my friend Dennis Robbins is a vet, and he served in Nam, and so we're glad to do this today. And yeah, this when I first moved to Nashville in 1975, I was living in a little house that's been torn down, but it was, you know, the McDonald's by Centennial Park on West End Avenue. That house was in what's now the parking lot of that McDonald's. That's where it stood, and there was a ton of burglars sneaking around the neighborhood, and I wrote this song. It's called "Burglars in the Neighborhood," and so it's a sing-along. And y'all ready to learn your parts? Yeah. So when I sing "Burglars in the Neighborhood," then you all answer "Burglars in the Neighborhood." So if I go, "Well, there's burglars in the neighborhood, burglars in the neighborhood." Oh yeah,
That's it.
what? The Hamburglar? No, these are real burglars. But I think you all got your parts pretty good.
Sound good to me.
All right, here we go. 1975, parking lot of the McDonald's. Well, there's burglars in the neighborhood, burglars in the neighborhood. The police try, but they can't lock them up. There's burglars in the neighborhood, burglars in the neighborhood. They're sneaking around, stealing all my stuff, oh, all my stuff. They got the stereo, they got the living room lamp, they got the color TV, got my Fender amp, they got the microwave, the barbecue. I bought a burglar alarm, but they got that too. There's burglars in the neighborhood, burglars in the neighborhood. The police try, but they can't lock them up. There's burglars in the neighborhood, burglars in the neighborhood. And they're sneaking around, stealing all my stuff, all my stuff. I can see them right now with their stubbly chins, their little black masks and their ghastly grins. They've almost got a pistol stuck inside their pants and a crowbar and a flashlight in their hands. There's burglars in the neighborhood, burglars in the neighborhood. The police try, but they can't lock them up. They're burglars in the neighborhood, burglars in the neighborhood. And they're sneaking around, stealing all my stuff. Bars on all the windows, locks on all the doors, great big dog in a 44, chain link fence, and then I'll be sitting. And just like being in jail myself, there's burglars in the neighborhood, burglars in the neighborhood. The police try, but they can't lock 'em up. There are burglars in the neighborhood, burglars in the neighborhood, and they're sneaking around, they're stealing all my stuff, all my stuff. Yeah, they're sneaking around, stealing all my stuff. Oh yeah, that's great, guys. Thank you. Oh yeah. Here's a song Dennis and I wrote a while back. Just about a mile off of 109, there's a little church sitting back in the pines. Told a little girl she was gonna be mine. Wouldn't be surprised if she was standing there crying. Oh, I didn't know a board out road could go so slow. Oh, you got to put your foot down on the floor. Yeah, we've been rocking all night, but don't you know you got to get me to the church on the Cumberland Road. Billy's passed out in the back, but I think he's alive. Bobby's got his head hanging over the side. Here you are doing only 95. What's the matter with you, man? I thought you said you could drive. Oh, I didn't know a board out road could go so slow. Oh, you got to put your foot down on the floor. Yeah, we've been rocking all night, but don't you know you got to get me to the church on the Cumberland Road. Sweet as a dew on a honeysuckle vine, warmer than noon on the 4th of July. Cutest little girl that I ever have known, waiting on the church on the Cumberland Road. Oh, I didn't know a board that road could go so slow. Oh, you got to put your foot down on the floor. Yeah, we've been rocking all night, but don't you know, you got to get me to church on the Cumberland Road. Yeah, we've been rocking all night, but don't you know, you got to get me to the church on the Cumberland Road. Thank you. Oh, yeah. So y'all remember that one good. That's really good.
Played one for our buddy Mike Walker standing over at John Scott.
Mike?
And all the ex-Marines in the house, too.
Oh, is any more Marines in the house?
Yeah, right here. Got one right there. One that I know of. Semper Fidelis, my friend.
We got an ex-Marine coming up right after you guys.
Well, that's right. You're going to play it right after us? Great, man. Can't wait to hear it. Well, along about 1982, John Anderson recorded this song, and it's always been one of my all-time favorites. It's 4 in the morning and you're all alone with no place to go. Why don't you come home, honey? I'll be right here, baby, waiting for you. I know you've been wildin' blue. It's no wonder I look at the things that you do. They could just take you up yonder, honey. You're already wild and blue. Oh, they could just take you up yonder, honey. You're already wild and blue. Blue, baby, blue, baby, blue. Oh, yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
And y'all don't be running anywhere after Dennis is done, because we still got Jimmy Payne and Jerry Foster coming up. And after that, we got Efren White and Bob Houston. And then Janet and Charles Cox and Matt McCloskey. And there's still a ton of people after that. So hang tight. Fasten your seatbelts.
She's my lady luck, I'm a wild card man. Together we're building up a real hot hand. We live out in the country, she's my little queen of the South. We're two of a kind, working on the full house. Well, she wakes me in the morning with a smile and a kiss. Her strong country loving is hard to resist. She's my easy loving woman. I'm a hard working man, no doubt. We're two of a kind, working on the full house. Yeah, my old pickup truck is her limousine, and her favorite dress is a faded blue jeans. She loves me tender, going gets tough. Sometimes we fight, so we can make up. Lord, I need that woman like the crops need a rain. She's my honeycomb and I'm her sugar cane. We fit together if you know what I'm talking about. Well, we're two of a kind, working on a full house. Yeah, I finally found a winner, made up my mind. The perfect combination is her heart and mine. The sky's the limit, no hill is too steep. We're playing for fun, but we're playing for keeps. So draw the curtain, honey, turn the lamp down low. I find some country music on the radio. I'm yours and you're mine, that's what it's all about. Well, we're two of a kind, working on the full house. Yeah, Lord and Mama, we'll be two of a kind, working on the full house.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was Dennis Rodman. And John Scott Sherrill. Thank y'all
Thank
very
you.
much. Y'all are good to unplug.